Take two!
Episode 53.
Browning and Friends.
We had a little false start there.
False start.
And family.
Yeah, and family. Trice is just staring at us. He has no
He's
idea
so
what's
funny.
going on.
Nice.
He's going to run the camera.
And then Lakeland was turning lights on and off, so this is
I
probably
kind of
better
thought that was a good
restart.
special effect, honestly.
It was kind of spooky, but
Yeah, not really.
no.
Halloween episode, we're going to hear a bunch of useless facts about
It's
Halloween.
not
sure.
useless.
I'm sure
This
there's
is
gonna
very
be-
Yeah,
useless.
because
facts.
it's very useless. Exactly.
I mean,
he just said it's very useless.
excuse me.
Because well, and
why?
actually we have to say sponsored by RP Strength and Trifecta because we don't have the background right now. We're
Yes.
actually in my basement
We appreciate those guys.
with my my me wall behind me. Yeah.
Your me wall. Yeah, there are lots of pictures of. Wow.
A lot
Yep.
of creepy stuff.
There's a lot of
creepy
pictures.
stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like I said, Hill had it all framed, so thank you, my
Looks good.
amazing wife.
Fit is sexy, it says over there.
It is. You know, that was the what magazine does the sexiest man? Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
People.
Yeah, I was not on the cover. I was just in the
Yeah,
magazine.
what's the deal? Why is Bradley Cooper sexier than you? That's BS.
Hey, you know.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
he's not functional. There's no
He's not
functional fitness going on there.
Do you
he
know
just-
Bradley? Do you know that he's not functionally fit?
He's not
Silver?
Rich Froning. I'm telling you that right now.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
All right. I just didn't know.
We're
if you
talking
knew.
about CrossFit. I got my money on Froning.
Okay. What if we find out he's an avid CrossFitter?
No, he's still getting buried. I'm just saying.
Well, who knows?
Well, I mean, he's definitely not as fit for sure.
Right.
Just didn't know. Maybe
He's probably
he did
better
some
looking, I
fitness.
guess. I mean, if we're just, I don't know. Let's give him some credit.
There he is.
Who knows? Whatever. Can't believe we're talking about
I
that.
was gonna
Let's start
say.
this thing over again.
Okay.
Take 3.
Take 3.
Halloween.
Jim's man crushes.
Ellie.
Anyway, we're on to jack-o'-lanterns. They've been around for hundreds of years. The legend is of a man named Jack. A man named Jack. According to History.com, Jack invited the devil for a drink. Jack did not want to pay for his drink, so he made a deal with the devil. The devil turned himself into coins, but instead of paying for the drink, Jack kept the coins. Later, freeing the devil, he promised to change him back if he did not steal his soul.
Wow.
I know, this is serious.
I've never heard this before.
Upon his own death, God would not let Jack into heaven because of his past, and the devil would not let him into hell. Instead, the devil gave Jack a piece
Purgatory.
of coal, which Jack placed into a turnip. The legend goes that Jack used the turnip and coal to light his way as he looked for a final resting place. The original jack-o'-lanterns in Ireland were carved out of turnips or potatoes.
Wow.
That is serious.
Did they put candles in there? How do you even fit that?
I don't know. What's a turnip look like?
Like,
It's kind of like a
Right?
beet, sort of,
yeah,
isn't
yeah. I think so.
it? Yeah.
Is it a beet or
Is
like
it
a
the
radish?
purplish?
A radish
see, I'm
or-
thinking of
yeah.
a radish.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the same. They're, you know what? Like I've had them before to eat, and
A turnip?
they're not that good in my mind.
Don't people eat turnip greens?
Yeah, that's what I feel
Yeah.
like that's
Oh,
what I've
yeah.
heard of. I haven't heard of the other one.
Yeah. So that's the story about the jack-o'-lantern right
Yeah.
there. I never knew that. I got to 50 and never knew.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Learn
better
something
for
new
it
I was
every
now
about
that
to
I do
say,
know.
did it improve your life?
Not at all.
Well, you want to learn about the Irish?
The Irish, the Fighting Irish from Notre Dame.
I don't know.
That's right. Hot streak right now.
Oh, yeah, because they
Oh,
had
yeah.
a potato famine, so
I don't know.
did
So
they
they
stop?
carving potatoes?
Yeah.
That could be interesting. I don't know. We could probably just go to questions from the audience round 2.
No, what do you got with the Irish?
Okay,
Yeah.
Halloween is a mix of traditions from
Okay.
Here we go. And we're back. From Celtic, Catholic, and Roman religious rituals. Celts would dress in costumes and light bonfires to ward off ghosts, thought to return on Halloween. The Celts believed that boundaries between the living and the dead blurred on Halloween, making it easier for ghosts and spirits to return to cause mischief.
Mischief.
Ooh, how many million pounds of candy corn is produced each year?
Oh.
£1,000,000? pounds?
How many million?
I'll
That's
say
terrifying.
26 million pounds.
Do you like candy corn?
35.
35.
52.
I do.
We should figure out who
do.
likes candy corn.
I like candy corn. If it's mixed with like peanuts.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
A little
Something like
salt, a little
potato.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
like
it
the
does.
pumpkins.
Actually, I just had that
Oh,
mixture
yeah.
for the first
That is
time.
good.
Candy corn
the
pumpkin.
candy
Because
corn
it's just
pumpkin.
bigger.
I'd agree with that.
Candy
Yeah,
corn.
there's more.
Do you like candy corn, Ellie?
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
don't
Like
know.
some
I-
people absolutely hate it, huh?
I do like it in a
Like,
mix.
Yeah, I don't like it
Solo
by
is like
itself.
a
I just
lot
had
of
peanuts and candy corn for the first time.
yeah,
that
too
was
much.
phenomenal.
Too much by,
Like in a
is by
trail mix?
itself is just. I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan
All
of
right,
it,
we
but I
all like
like.
candy corn.
I bought a bag the other day
We should have had some
and
here.
then dumped most of it out in the trash can and then just had a small
I
handful
always
so I
love
wouldn't
these
eat it all.
stories.
Gotta get
I
rid of
walked
it,
out
I
of the
guess.
store, threw it in the garbage,
Yeah.
and then had a handful.
That's what I did. Otherwise, there would be
Wait,
no
how
control.
many million
Do
pounds are
you
made?
do you eat it?
35 million
million
pounds.
Do you eat it all together, or do you like eat one color at a time? Do you?
Yeah, I just gotta shove it in my
Shove it in
mouth.
my mouth. And go for it.
Ooh. When were they created? Sorry.
Candy corn?
No.
1932.
1473.
1490. Oh my!
I actually don't have the answer, so I'm not
Oh.
really.
Oh.
They were in the late 1800s. I just don't
Oh,
have
so I
the
was close. I
specific.
said 1872.
Yeah.
There are
There you
three
go, you
colors
won.
that are supposed to look like colors and kernels of corn. It's actually available throughout the year.
Yeah, you just go to Walmart. They'll be there.
Just a little more stale.
So
No,
You know
they
how they
don't
have, like,
just
the
make
brown
them one
ones?
time a year. You
What?
act like they just make them in October.
Like it's special.
It'll be stale. No, not actually.
Why would they not? Like it's supposed to be like a fun festive thing. If you make them year round, what's the point of candy corn on Halloween?
Yeah, but that's our world now. Like
Yeah.
they put out the Christmas
Peeps.
stuff. Like
Yeah, next
well,
week.
now I don't want
Yeah.
them.
Oh.
They don't make peeps year round. Who wants a
Ugh.
peep year round?
Who wants
They do
peeps?
make 'em
Period.
Really?
Yes,
Those
Yeah,
are so
they
gross.
now
They're
make them.
disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
You like peeps?
If you like candy corn, you
You-
like peeps.
you
You're
don't.
the only
No.
person on the
You
planet
don't.
that
No,
likes
Tasia would
peeps.
back me up on
Oh
this
my-
one.
Oh, of course you
Kristen,
would. You
but
don't eat
you
meat.
might be
You
the
eat
only
peeps.
person.
I can't trust you. You can't be trusted.
Can we go back to the candy corn that's like brown and orange and white?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that a
Is it
different
different
flavor,
flavor,
or is
right?
that the same?
They
Yeah,
have
I
like
don't
a
know.
candy apple
no,
one,
it's all
right?
sugar.
I think so.
I think they have a candy
like
apple
that
candy
harvest
corn.
mix, is that different flavors or is it all just like
I
sugar?
really don't know, honestly. I
Do you
never
want
buy
me to
those.
fact check
Do
you?
So when you store your candy, when you were a kid,
Uh-huh.
did you store it all together, or did you store the fruit pieces with the chocolate pieces? Because you know how sometimes the fruit pieces would leak through the wrapper somehow, and it would make it all
Never had
taste.
that
I didn't
problem.
experience that.
You ever
That's like
experienced
banana.
that?
Banana makes everything
Bananas,
taste like banana.
Yeah.
artificial banana is the worst flavor on the
Yeah.
planet of
Ooh,
anything.
it's not
no,
good.
I
to
didn't
agree to
separate
disagree on
mine.
that
Did
one
you
too.
guys?
Wow.
Get out.
Artificial bananas.
Get out.
The banana Laffy Taffy, so
Oh
good.
my gosh.
And the runts.
What?
A runch, sure,
out.
but
I
not
quit.
This
the
actually
other
makes
one.
us better friends because now we can share candy and not get
Well,
angry.
Runts is like, I'm not even sure it's like real.
Disgusting.
It's
No.
like cheap.
I like runts.
I mean, is
But
any
the thing
candy
about it is it
real?
never tastes. It doesn't taste like banana at
no,
all.
it doesn't.
It's not even real sugar. I don't know what it is.
but
It's cancer.
Sugar.
That's what it is. It's
Probably.
cancer.
maybe.
But
think
I
it's-
always ate all the chocolate first and then the fruit stuff because
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
as big
well,
a fan of like
I don't
Did
know.
you
I
guys
like
ever-
some like I don't know. I
I like
fruit
the
stuff.
like the fruit snack type stuff, but like
I
a
do
lot
like
of
those.
the other
Did you ever
stuff.
check
I-
your
Chewy
candy for razor blades?
Sprees.
Yeah, with
Oh,
my mom.
yeah, we
Did?
made us do
Did you
that.
ever get them X-rayed?
No.
People
X-rayed?
did that. Yeah, your candy because they thought it had
Razor
like you
blades
could
in
do it
them
for
or whatever?
free. Yeah,
What did you do when you went to a house and they gave you fruit?
I never had that happen.
Oh.
Hey, do you remember the ones that were
dentist.
like
We
the
did.
peanut butter type candy, but in like the generic wrapper?
Those are always the
we would throw them
last.
back at the house.
That's what we did with the apples.
yeah.
Or the like popcorn balls that
Yeah,
like you didn't
yeah.
really
What are we
like when you were
doing?
little.
The
Like
heck?
now I think it would be good, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure.
yeah,
General-
those orange and black like what were they peanut butter? What were they?
There was some
I don't
type of
know.
peanut butter or
Remember those,
something.
Ellie?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Those gross ones.
What about-
they're like waxy
What about
paper?
bit of honey? Do you like bit of honey?
What is that?
No.
I haven't had
It's
one
kinda-
of
it's
those in
like
forever.
it's so chewy though that it hurts. It's almost like I love Butterfingers,
Right.
but it gets caught in your teeth so much that it's almost like too hard to eat.
Yeah.
And also Milk Duds. I love Milk Duds,
Ooh,
but
I do
they're
love
so
Milk
hard.
Duds.
I loved it when you got the little miniature candy bars. That was
Yeah, that's
when you went to
legit.
that house and they gave you like a little Mounds or a little
Oh, like the
Snickers
fun
or-
size?
Yeah, the fun size.
Yeah.
That's what I was after.
What
Oh
about
wait,
like
wait,
the
wait.
What
There's
about the
fun
king
size. There's fun size, but then there's mini, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, fun size is like
Fun
big.
size is good. Mini is
I
not,
mean-
Not
yeah,
good.
It's pretty lame.
Yeah, I
But
would
then
agree
like a
with that.
full size candy bar. There's a neighborhood in Cookville that would give out full size candy bars. And they're
Oh
just like,
wow. That's
What?
striking it
Yeah,
rich.
I
when
always
you,
wanted to
the
be
full
that
size
person.
was like the
This is
awesome
like-
house to go to.
Yeah.
It's impossible to find out if candy corn comes in different flavors.
Did you ever see like I think it was Kimmel that would do the where you eat your kids' candy and
Yeah.
you tell them it's
Yes.
all gone and they freak out?
Yeah.
We tried that with Lakeland this year.
I totally did
Oh
that.
my
I would
gosh.
get into their
Should
bags,
video.
get what I wanted.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, but he acts like, oh, you're like, oh, I ate all your
You
candy.
ate it
Oh.
all,
and
yeah.
they freak out.
Like, and some of the kids are just like, oh, it's okay. And there's like a single tear rolling down their cheek, and others like freak out. They're like, I hate you.
Yeah. That'll be Lakeland.
I
Just
hate
wait for
you.
tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll send you guys a video.
I was gonna say, yeah, you should
right.
videotape that.
Is that going down tonight
Trice,
then? I
your
guess
best.
it is. Tonight's the
tonight's
go out.
the night. Lakeland's gonna be Wonder Woman, and I think Trice is gonna be Superman.
I love it.
What are you gonna be?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna walk my kids around.
You just get a white sheet and cut out eye holes. You can be a ghost.
What's the best costume you ever had?
Easy.
What's your?
Easy there, Al.
Oh,
Current political climate. You're gonna throw that out there?
yeah. Let's clarify.
It's a sheet with
Speaking
eye
of
holes,
that,
not a ghost.
did you see one? That was one of the comments on my elk hunting post.
No.
Yeah, we're wearing camo, sitting on a cliff, and some dude was like, "You look like you're in the KKK." I was like, "What? Where does
Where'd
that
you
even?
get
How
that?
do people get to that
That's
point? It's
silly.
insane."
Wow.
We're gonna save that for another podcast, but
Right.
we'll
Yeah,
do
we
that
need to bring
later.
that up.
Oh dear.
It's insane where people can go.
That, especially when you put up hunting stuff. I guess we should talk about it later. But it's crazy the comments.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll save that for another.
But yeah,
show.
let's not put on a white sheet. Cut
put
out.
out eye holes.
I
Eye
thought.
holes.
I mean, in every okay.
Listen,
naive,
you
I'm
listen.
sorry.
It's a ghost. She'll talk about being a ghost.
Yes.
Yes.
Boo.
It's next on my list. Ghosts.
Right.
Oh, okay. Where are we at with
Ghost
ghosts?
stories are common throughout the year, but especially on Halloween. Most cultures and civilizations contain some sort of stories about spirits, many of whom return from the dead to haunt people and places. According to the History Channel, ghosts are specters, and belief is based on the thought that a person's spirit lives on after their death. Places or structures that are haunted by ghosts are thought to have some sort of connection to the ghost's past. Signs of haunting include noises, odors, breezes, and displaced objects.
Odors.
Oh,
Did you ever have any ghost stuff in your life? Like what you thought?
No.
No. We had there was
Did
this
you?
little no, but there was this town that was near us, a small town where supposedly there was like a coven of witches.
oh dear.
And every now and then people would talk about driving over there and trying to get into one of their ceremonies, or this was the talk, like, oh, we're not going to go over there, and
Wow.
you
Yeah.
know. But
I never
I never really checked
I mean, when I
into
was
it.
a
But
real little kid, I'm sure I was afraid of ghosts, but I've never been like after I matured. No,
Right.
It's never really.
Miller,
Nothing. No.
no ghost stories.
No.
I don't.
Ellie,
Do you like scary movies? Does anybody like scary movies?
I don't like scary movies.
I don't enjoy them.
I don't either.
I can't do it. I'm not like
Then
want
I
to
sleep
seek
with
that
the light
out.
on, and yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't really. It's not the fact that it's. I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. Especially demons. It's like that stuff's
Ooh,
real.
I can't
Yeah.
watch
Don't
that.
mess with that.
I won't
Yeah.
function.
Yeah, I want to be like entertained.
yeah,
I'm
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go. I don't enjoy that.
something more uplifting.
Do you have a favorite Halloween movie?
Oh my God, my daughter
The Nightmare
watches.
Before Christmas.
Isn't that a Christmas movie?
It's Halloween and Christmas.
Oh, I
I don't
honestly
know.
don't know if I've
What's
ever
the one
really
with
seen it.
Bette Midler? That
Hocus Pocus.
Oh, I
yeah,
can't
that's
stand
all
Hocus-
they watch.
Honestly,
My
that
kids
movie
watch.
scares me. The redheaded lady, the witch in that movie,
Scary.
scares me.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm like, nah, I don't trust you. Not watching it.
I don't trust
Hillary,
you.
Hillary loves that movie.
Yeah, that's
I can't do it.
that's been
I
on
like
in my
it.
house like every year, 50,000 times.
Yeah.
I am actually
So
looking
what's your
forward to
favorite,
like,
Rachel?
is it ABC Family that does the 25 Days of Christmas?
Oh
Oh,
Those are always good.
They
Yeah.
have
Get
good
to watch
stuff.
Vacation like every other night. Christmas Vacation.
Every
Yeah, they had
for
like the
20
same
days.
two movies though, and it
Yeah.
kind of like disappointed me.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't know. I can always watch Christmas Vacation if it's on though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Doesn't matter
that's
where
fine.
you're at.
Yeah.
Speaking of odors,
Do you
sorry,
stink?
that was no. I don't stink
I'm
at
sorry,
all. I smell
excuse
like
me.
No one stinks.
He's old. He can't tell when he.
Come on,
You
I can't
smell
hear.
things. Do you know what allegedly elicits the strongest memories is smell?
I thought it was smell
Yes.
or taste. Yeah, I knew
Yeah,
that.
it's
Smell or
smell.
taste. Yeah.
Which is crazy. I'm trying to think. I'm like, what memories do I have associated to smells? But then I guess I don't know. I think it's more subconscious. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know where
Tequila for me.
Ugh.
I read it. Ooh,
Just
yeah.
can't do her.
Woof.
That's 20 years ago.
Woof.
Woof.
Buzz, your girlfriend.
Do you
What
want?
else you
Home
got?
Alone. That's another good Christmas
Uh-huh.
movie.
Oh, that
Did you
is
know
a
that's
great one.
actually the picture of that he looks at when he says "Buzz, your girlfriend"? Wolf. That's actually a boy dressed as a little girl because they didn't want to make whatever little girl that they used in the picture feel bad.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was, remember, like, you know how they do sometimes they'll do, like, the editors, like, they'll write out the stuff at
Yeah.
the bottom? That was one of them.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the
That's
director's son or something like that, I think.
Oh, jeez.
Because they were like, we don't want to make a little girl feel,
Feel
bad.
bad.
You know?
Aw.
Well, that's good thinking.
Yeah.
This is. I don't know if you guys want to keep hearing these facts, but
Oh.
it's more. It's lots of Halloween being
What
dark.
do you have about witches?
Well,
Does that say witch or does that
Costumes.
say witch?
How do you know
Witch.
she's
Okay.
a witch? She looks like one. She turned me into a newt. And Newt. I got better.
I got better. That was good. I got better.
I got better. Monty Python, Search for Holy Grail.
Oh.
For those who don't know, that's what that's from.
Do you still want to keep learning Halloween facts?
Are there good Halloween facts,
I
or are
don't
they
know.
about the same level of where we're at
Costumes,
right now?
witch, and trick or treat and candy are the last 4.
Just what you got? Anything?
Let's go trick or treat for 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Trick or treating for
what I was
candy and
thinking.
prizes is a common tradition in the United States.
prizes. I never got any
Yeah,
prizes.
I want a prize. A predecessor of trick or treating is a Scottish and Irish practice called guising, where children went from door to door in costumes collecting coins and food. Children would only receive the prize if they did a trick, such as a song or dance, before the treat was given.
Oh.
Wow. I wonder if that's the word hazing now in our culture.
Yeah, you wouldn't be allowed to do that now.
I tried to do that one year.
So what
like,
we're
do
saying
a
is
trick. And
Halloween is basically based off of an Irish tradition? Is that-
yes, sounds like.
Yes.
Did not know that.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Now you know.
Yeah. Jeez.
Halloween 101. You're
In
welcome,
case you're
people.
wondering.
Yeah,
Thanks,
they're going to
Ellie.
watch this after Halloween, and they're
Right.
going to say, why the hell
What
do
do-
I...
yeah.
Well, they
don't
know
care
it's
for
for
anymore.
next
next year.
There
Yeah,
you
we're
go.
just
For
trying to
next
get you
year, we
prepared.
can rewatch
You're
this.
up.
Actually
We're going?
save this.
All right.
This is about us,
Oh, okay. Hey, we're not in this for you people.
right? This is about us. It's about our day. So, what are we doing next? What are we talking
Questions
about?
from the audience, too.
Oh, questions
All
from the
right.
audience
Yeah,
too?
we got them.
KM had like a super duper long list.
We're going to
Wow.
start off easy here.
Okay.
Easy.
Softball question.
All right. Rich, are you happy?
Oh, wow.
Sure.
Do you like doing these podcasts?
Most of the time.
Are these really questions from the audience?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Trust
deep.
me, they get better, but I just started off with some real
Nine
easy
times
ones,
out of
you
10,
know?
I like doing this podcast.
Happy's kind of a deep question, though. That
Yeah.
wasn't
It
is
necessarily
deep.
easy.
I'm good
Yeah.
right now. I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. We're
Okay.
got some fitness in this week so far.
We're good to go.
Didn't do anything for 6 days other than hike. Didn't
That's
see
right.
one elk.
And
Once-
we're going to talk
once
about
again
that.
later podcast.
Right?
Some foreshadowing here.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh right now?
I'm about 190 to 193-ish range,
All right.
which is lighter than usual. Doing this intermittent fasting stuff
You've been doing it for how long now?
since the games. And I actually really like it as long as I make sure to hit the guidelines that I'm supposed to get from RP during those 8 hours. I actually feel really good.
It's awesome.
awesome.
Are you going to keep doing it?
I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. I mean, we've kind of cranked up the intensity and volume the last. I mean, I haven't done an extended time because how much we've traveled. So usually I'll go 3 or 4 weeks of hard training and then a week or 2 of off, easier training, not even off. And then, so now I want to see what like a month straight of once we get back next week and see how it does.
Yeah.
But I
See
feel
how it
I feel
goes.
really good. I was telling those guys earlier this morning that this last little stretch has probably been the lowest amount of sleep that I've gotten in a long time, like in the last month. But I feel like I can train just as hard with the less amount of sleep. So I
That's
don't know if that has
interesting.
something to do with the fasting. Could be in my head. Could be something completely bogus. But
What do you feel
I
like
feel
mind clarity? Because I felt that,
Yeah.
and I hear people talk about that.
yeah, I mean, I
Like,
feel good to go in the morning. Like I don't procrastinate on some stuff. Like I feel like I get stuff done more. I'm not so worried about what am I going to eat. The last hour gets a little bit tough.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm staying moving and staying busy, then I don't really think about food. So
Huh, that's awesome.
Nice.
yeah, I actually really like it.
Awesome.
I was surprised. And it's the cool thing too is I don't remember what I was telling the other day, but when we went on that trip last week, I kept with it, and it was so there was one day that I kind of got off. I ate. We got stuck out in the woods. Didn't get back till late, so I didn't get to eat till 10. And so to get right back on the cycle, I just waited 16 hours after I ate the last meal, and I shortened up the window and tried to get more food within that, like a shorter window, so then I could eat earlier the next day. So like it went from like a 16 to 6 hour feed or whatever.
Right.
And so it's really easy if you somehow get off,
Right.
to get right back onto it. So it's kind of nice.
Huh.
It's interesting.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, so we have some categories that you can choose from.
Categories.
Oh, wow.
It's Jeopardy.
There's mentality. There's CrossFit, of course.
Which one you'd pick?
Other
Silver?
athletic endeavors.
Other athletic endeavors,
Let's do this.
obviously.
Let's start that one.
Other athletic endeavors. Would you ever do an Ironman triathlon?
Ooh. I would do the first 2/3 of it, the running part of it. I feel like my knees would just.
If your knee
my
was
knees,
okay, would you?
My knees would eventually turn into my ankles, I think, at some point.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. I
Yeah.
feel like my tibia is just getting shorter and shorter
Yeah.
as the days go on.
That might have been something for the early part of your career instead
No,
of.
I don't think so at all.
No?
No. Not at all.
No, okay. There you
I
have
mean,
it.
honestly, the whole marathon thing, I just don't, there's no part of me that's like, oh, I want to do that. I mean, we've done
After all that other stuff.
couple
too.
sprint triathlons and stuff like that, and I enjoyed those. I really enjoy swimming and biking, so I would like the first half or first 2/3. But man, the Ironman,
Yeah, that's legit.
All the training that
legit.
leads up to it too.
yeah, I think I would just
It's tough.
go my chances, like give it hell and not train for it.
Yeah, just like
The nutrition part is the big part that I don't think
yeah.
I would know what to do. Like that's when like when you get out into that time domain, 8 to 10 hours of being on your feet doing whatever, that sucks. That'd be a lot. So.
I'm not trying to be gross, but I did hear somebody talking about an Ironman the other day, and they got to the running portion, and they had to go to the bathroom, and so they did
In the pants,
in their pants.
poop.
Yeah, on the road. And this is I can't remember who was a lady that was talking about it, and they were just talking about what your body goes through and dehydration, all that
happens.
stuff. And then she got there, and she was like, yeah, so I had to go, so I did, and then I kept running. And I was just like,
Gotta do what you gotta
wow.
do.
I feel like that's like a certain level.
Ellie,
like,
have you ever done an Ironman?
No, I've done a bunch of halves, but I haven't done a full. When if I'm not like
Well, don't two halves equal a
crossfitting-
full?
Right? I
There you
should.
go.
When I'm not crossfitting like competitively, I'll probably just wing one just to say I've done
Wow.
it and then
An
call it a
Ironman?
day. Yeah.
nice.
Just because
Just
I mean
call it
it's
a day,
like
'cause you should.
Good for you. That's
I would like
Awesome.
to at least
Yeah.
do it and say that for sure. But you're just like the trick is like you're just consuming calories the whole time. Like
Right.
you can drink tons and tons of calories, but if you don't drink them, then you will
Wow.
have issues.
problems.
I really have a lot of respect for somebody who can do that. And I you know what? I love watching the Ironman when they come across the finish line and they tell those people stories
Yeah.
about what they've gone through to make it
Yeah.
happen. And man, that's like
Yeah.
legit. If you can
Yeah.
actually get through that.
Well,
That's
but
so
it's like
cool.
you think about. I mean, we've talked about it before, but it's adaptation, and the biggest thing is you have to get up to doing those long. Like you just have to prepare your body to getting that far. Which I'm not trying to discredit it because it is really like if you have joint issues and things like that,
Yeah.
it's not attainable for some people.
Right.
But if you can build the endurance to get to that point,
Right.
you just have to be smart about the hardest thing is going to be doing bricks of your longest days. You're going to have to go for a 100-mile bike ride, and then you're going to have to do an 18-mile long run.
Right.
And your training day is going to be 7 or 8 hours.
Right.
And if you can condition your body to get to that point on race day,
Right.
assuming you don't freak out, assuming
Yeah.
you're not in 150 degree, like
Right.
assuming things are okay and you try to take care and you don't have flats and you don't have these issues, then if you know,
You might accomplish it.
right. But it'll take a lot of preparation
Yeah.
for sure.
I just love that in many aspects it's just the person against the race.
Yeah.
You know what? You're not going to win, but just to finish that would be
Even just
epic,
doing
you
it,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, finishing it would be cool.
The thing that's like really, it's not frustrating, but that's like I found kind of annoying about it was it's just from a wanting to move standpoint is if you do a half, I'm sure even if you do it easy, but like my experience in doing them, the next couple, like you're not the same for a couple weeks, even after a half.
Wow.
After that many, that many hours as hard as you can sub red line,
Right.
like your bot, like there were some that I laid on the rest of the day, and then 2 weeks after that, like your joints, it's a different kind of pain. Like where we get like super sore from CrossFit events, post like half Ironman, your joints hurt. Like you're achy everywhere. Like it hurts to sit. It hurts to just kind of like move anything, and not
Right.
from like a muscle, but like your body was just like pounding for so long. Like I don't know. It's hard to
Wow.
explain.
Doesn't sound
different.
fun to me. Sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's a different experience.
I'm out.
All right. What about are you ever itching to like compete in something new fitness wise, like triathlon, like shorter distance, OCR, stuff like that?
I mean,
Do firemen have competition?
Firemen? They have the tough challenge. We did that a couple times when I was a
She said
firefighter.
Or firefighters, maybe firefighters.
I mean, obviously, I'd like to like play baseball or something like that. Would be cool, but I think I'm past that point now.
Yeah.
None of those running events sound fun to me at all.
But we can go to one of those camps I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, spring
Fantasy
training.
camps.
Yeah, spring training, fantasy camp.
Fantasy
that would be
camp.
awesome.
What's
They have
that?
hockey ones too. That would be cool
Ooh.
too.
What's fantasy
So you
camp?
can sign up like with your favorite major league team and go to a fantasy camp and they give a uniform and you train and the managers and they coach you. It's like $1,500, $1,700, something like that.
That sounds so fun.
That would be so
I definitely
fun.
want to
So
do
much
that.
fun.
Definitely want to do that because we could sort of live it out just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's people of all different ages. And
That would be awesome.
That would be really
yeah,
fun.
I want
That's
to do
cool.
that really bad.
Fantasy camp.
Yeah, I think I'm washed up past my prime for anything else, though, Kristen.
Yeah, I know.
I'm old.
I guess this isn't necessarily athletic, but what's one thing you're dying to do but haven't had the chance?
Drive a race car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about doing one of those NASCAR like driving experiences, or even a like Corvette driving school or something like that.
That would be
really
so
cool.
That'd be
fun.
cool.
It would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, driving school would be so fun.
So if anybody knows anybody,
Yeah.
let us know.
Let's set that up.
Man.
On both of these last two things, actually.
Yeah.
Right? Seriously.
Baseball, hockey, driving.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
We'll podcast about it after.
Yeah.
There we go. Coming from a college golfer, what's the best round you've ever shot?
I'm terrible at golf. I can't actually. I'm not as terrible once we get off the tee box. It's the tee box that I'm just awful. I've never actually played a round of golf by myself. We always scramble just because, like I said, I
You've
can't.
never played
a full
like
round
9
of golf.
holes just.
Nope, never.
Wow.
Nope. Like I said, my tee is I just swing as hard as I can, and it's a straight inside out swing. So it's just baseball
It's a
swing.
straight
so just,
baseball swing.
It is just for fun.
It's just slice. Yeah, we just have. And
Just for
it's
fun.
not even fun sometimes.
Yeah. Last time we went out, we were going to bet like some money a hole. And then it was just so
skins.
atrocious right off the bat that we were like, we're not doing that.
But
Let's
then,
just play.
But then Darren and Dre were both like, well, we didn't even know that we were doing this.
Right.
And you're like, come on, you were on the text.
Oh my
Come on.
gosh. That's funny.
It is just fun though.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Last time we played, I got paired up with that older gentleman. I don't remember what his
Tom?
name was. Tom.
Linda's husband, yep.
And so he could hit it straight
Oh,
off the tee.
Yeah.
And he got to be at the seniors
Yeah.
on the
So he
seniors
was
tee.
Oh, that's
And I'm
nice.
okay with my iron.
He's
so,
a ringer, huh?
Yeah, so we were
Should be solid.
Nice.
Swinging, huh?
we were doing all right.
You and Dave?
Yeah. Dave was in there. Yeah.
That's awesome. I feel like it would be fun to actually get good at it so you don't have to like be angry half
All
the
the
time.
time.
I've only played like 1 or 2 rounds of like I think 18 holes, 9 or 18 holes, and like I barely got the hang of it on like the 17th hole, so I was like it's just frustrating more
Maybe
than
next
anything.
time. It's
But it's
always
a-
a maybe next time
but
thing.
it's a
You're like,
slippery
next time I'll be
slope.
better.
Yeah.
Because like the minute you put time into golf, you're like, okay, I'm going to get better. And then you see this drastic improvement because you're putting so much time. But then you hit the plateau where you're like, there's no way I should ever shank a ball again. And then you keep shanking them, and then
Yeah.
you get mad, and even more mad than if you never play. So sometimes I think just winging it is the way to go because you can't get you don't break things then. You
Most
break
of the-
things when you
True.
practice.
Most of the time, I just play like 6 or 7 rounds or holes. Because you just get mad and leave. You just
Lessons for life. Don't
Yeah.
ever try too hard because it's just gonna.
That's why I like to scramble.
Not
but
be
there's one
satisfying.
other solution, but I'm not going to go there.
yeah. I have had like one summer because when I was working at a university, we got to play on the university's golf course for free.
Mm-hmm.
So one summer I tried to play about every day,
Oh, wow.
and I
Oh,
got to
cool.
where I could kind of hit the ball decent at the range. Now
Jeez.
I'm not good.
Right.
I'm just like okay,
Yeah.
it's going sort of where I
It's
want it to
going
go.
in the general vicinity.
But that's as good as
That's
ever
why I
got.
worked in the snack bar so I could play golf every day.
Oh, let's talk
I
about
did.
that.
I played every morning before work.
Of course
Right.
you did.
Whenever
The
I
perks of the
worked.
job.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Wow. Let's not even talk about it.
All right, now we have to pick a different category. We're already through that one. Mentality, CrossFit, dad, food, mayhem, random.
Dad for 500.
All right, here we go.
There should be points.
There we go.
Funniest dad moment.
Oh, man. Too many to name. Trying to think of anything that's happened recently. I mean, Lakeland says some of the funniest things ever. What did she say the other day? I may have to come back to that one because it's literally all the time with her. What did she?
I will tell you what's fun right now watching is Trice in the
Trice,
gym.
yeah.
He is a crack up.
Oh, he's hilarious. He
oh
loves
my
it out there.
gosh.
Loves it out there. But
He's
like I said, like we said earlier, he's getting brave to where he used to just stay on the pad, and now it's like he's out in the field.
He's
Yeah.
taking a
We have
hike.
to watch
Yeah,
him a
the
little bit more.
rocks used to be like lava, and now he knows he can like cross over them. But it's still funny to watch him, especially with the shoes on, because he's like,
He can't figure out
Almost
his shoes.
falling,
Yeah,
and then
he
he,
looks like
like-
a drunk old man.
yeah, he like climbs up onto the
Funny.
pavement, and he's like back to running again.
Yeah.
Well, he just tries to copy you.
Yeah.
So he's trying to do whatever he sees you doing. He's trying to do. He
Yeah.
wants to, like, he's going for the chalk bucket. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Tries to eat it. I
Yep.
don't eat chalk.
Right.
Yeah.
He's hanging on the rings now, so that's funny.
That's really
He, like,
cool.
Yeah.
his hands are literally just over his head. Like that's as long as his arms are. And he picks his feet up and his like cheeks get pushed. It's hilarious.
He put a PVC pipe behind his neck the other day and was trying to press and got all tangled up and fell over because he got off balance.
He's a dude, man.
That's
He's
awesome.
awesome.
Those are good
Yeah.
dad moments right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And he'll stay out there for the whole time.
Yeah. Doesn't,
He's a little kid. He's
Yeah.
not even 2, and he'll be out there
he'll
for
kind
3
of
hours.
we'll get in the middle of a workout and he'll kind of wander off to the back side of the barn and I'll just yell his name and he just yells back just so you know he's there.
He yells back.
It's awesome.
That is awesome.
And then having Lake out there and she's out there partying all the time too.
That is
Dancing
cool.
like
Yeah.
crazy.
She is a dancing machine
Yeah.
Dancing
right now.
machine. Yeah.
Sheesh. Woo. She came out there while I was out there by myself and was just dancing for me. It's amazing.
Because you had those
Yeah.
jams on.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Well, she was a
Lyrical
flower
dancing.
girl at a wedding.
She's a flower girl at a wedding.
So I saw some pictures where she's super dressed up.
Didn't
And,
Yeah.
walk down the aisle
What do you-
whatsoever.
What?
No, she did not.
Nope, didn't want to. She didn't want everybody looking at her. She sang some karaoke the other day. She just killed that. But
That's so funny. How she's so shy in like such random times.
Right.
Yeah. I would have never pinned it.
What category are we headed towards now?
All right, let's maybe let's go random.
go random.
Okay.
If you live in any other era besides the present, what would you choose? Like being a
Ooh.
knight, being a Viking, being
Oh, any other era?
yeah,
Hmm.
the 60s, the I don't know, the 20s.
Wow.
That's an interesting.
I think I like the idea of being in the West, you know?
Oh, the West.
Like back in the Wild
Yeah,
West.
like
type of
just
Think
thing.
kinda
about Back
seeing-
to the Future. The
Yeah.
West is pretty sweet.
Kind of, but then, you know, like realistically, that's going to be hard.
Really
and
dirty, really
yeah.
hot. There's no air. Like, you're going to be sweaty all the time.
super uncomfortable. And
You're probably gonna die.
yeah,
You'll probably die
Early.
of something.
yeah.
Like,
You're going to catch a bug. There's no.
but if you got in like a gunfight,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, like
Rich said dysentery. Like, can you? Like, people in those days were so much tougher now. I mean, I can't even believe, like, you know,
Yeah,
what they
just all
did
the-
to
Well,
live.
that's like
but-
thinking
labor
of
and-
like when you actually think back to medieval times, for instance, and you're like watching period pieces of, you know, like when the guy's getting on the horse in armor,
Right.
like going to joust. Are you kidding me? How
Right.
many hundreds of pounds does that weigh?
Yeah.
How can
Yeah.
you see through
You
that
can't
at
even
all?
move, yeah.
Like I don't even how they got
crazy.
dressed in their layers.
yeah,
like
but think about, like,
how do you really battle?
Yeah.
you have to run a sword through someone
Right.
this close to them. It's not like you shoot them and they
Right.
fall
Well,
over.
running on a horse with a big metal stick. How
Right.
is that even?
Yeah.
That does that era just
So
seems
as I was
challenging.
What
walking,
era
as I
would
was
you-
walking away, I heard Ellie compare the Wild West to Back to the Future 3. I don't really think that that's the best
Analogy?
best
Well, I
comparison.
think Wild West
Accurate
and
the Wild
you
West
mean the
was.
train
and
doesn't turn
Well,
up into
is that what
a-
happens in that story? He goes back to.
that he goes forward, backward. It's all over the place. That's the first and third are probably my favorite of Back to the
They're
Futures.
just
But
such good movies.
Where would you want to be if you could
I think
pick any
I was
of the
thinking
time?
Wild West too.
You'd be so hot. You would sweat to death.
I
You would
would-
literally
would.
burn.
I would probably
You'd have to carry buckets
very
around to
sweaty.
catch
Out in
your
the old
sweat.
dust bowl.
all the
Yeah.
times.
Well,
Yeah.
we would have been in probably enemies.
Enemies? You think so?
Well, because you'd have been a cowboy and I'd have been an Indian.
That's true. There you go. There you go.
I'm just saying, that's the way it
I
was.
guess Wild West. I don't know.
What about
Wild
you, Cade
West.
Miller?
I don't know.
The
I was
West.
just trying to think.
I don't know. Maybe
Be cool to be like way
maybe
back
like
in the day.
Revolutionary War time. Revolutionary.
Yeah, or like
Revolution
finding
time?
your
Right.
way, like Sacagawea, finding your way through the,
Yeah.
guiding someone through the wild.
Yeah. No technology. You just sit and read and write,
Oh,
basically.
wow.
A lot.
There you go.
It's a
That
lot
was
of reading
awesome
and
last
writing.
week. No phone.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Oh,
Yeah, I bet. I bet
So
there's a ton
good.
of peace in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
You guys didn't answer the question. You said, I don't know.
I didn't
said
know we
that.
were.
I don't,
I
I
said
don't really
that?
know distinctly what.
Oh.
When is that exactly? I'm bad with history.
That's
Listen.
about the same time we're talking ish.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What about
A
you?
little before then.
A little before.
Probably Race to Space. Working to be an astronaut.
Race to space.
Come on.
What years was that?
We should do it as a trivia question.
What
What
years-
year do you think it was?
I'll give you decades.
Come on.
I'll give you a 20-year
60s.
gap. Okay, there you go. At least you're in the right
Ha.
vicinity.
The 60s.
It's like 50s, 60s.
Really? That's what you would want to do?
No, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
You
No.
gotta pick. You gotta
I
pick
can't
one.
see you as that person, that woman.
No, I'm not. That's not really what I'd pick. I just thought that it was an interesting time.
She just wanted
It
to
would
say
be
that
cool.
because she's from the Space Coast.
It's true. I mean, I'm trying to think of like the thing is like if you go back to like, you know, chicks way back when everyone was like doing the whole castle like Pride and Prejudice time, like I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool to be learning about all those new things and have so much time to be. I mean, all they did was learn like you're reading, you're writing, you're educating yourself on something, you're playing an instrument or something like that. But there's not enough physical activity for chicks back then
Right.
for me to like. I think I'd be like, I don't know, running through a field somewhere.
You'd have been Ellie of Arc,
Yeah.
Joan of Arc.
I don't know. I feel like I'd
You've
be a
been burned at
peasant
the
because I
stake.
just wanna.
Did you already said?
No.
You would have been burned at the stake.
Oh, perfect.
I like it.
I plead the fifth. I don't know.
All right. Do you listen to any podcasts? I mean,
If I do, it's Rogan every once in a while. I just haven't had time lately to really listen to podcasts. I got into a little podcast place, I guess, where I would listen to them a lot, but don't have time anymore.
Yeah.
Lately.
what about you, Jim?
I listened to some Rogan. I listened to Cleared Hot.
Yep.
I listened to some of that. Who did I just listen to yesterday?
I don't know, Jim. Who did you listen to?
Oh crap! I can't say his name. 12 Rules for
Jordan Peterson.
Jordan. I listened to a couple of his
I didn't know he had one.
podcasts.
Ellie, what 50 do you listen to?
Would you like
Yeah.
me
What
to
are
tell
your
you?
What are your favorites, Ellie?
Um,
Have you been listening to the Unbeatable Mind
I
podcast?
listened to one this morning. I love him.
I
Gosh,
actually
he's
really
good.
like that one.
Oh, he's so good. Unbeatable Mind, Impact Theory, and Finding Mastery. So Impact Theory is Tom Bilyeu. He's incredible. Like incredible. His guests are amazing. They all kind of like they all run together though, you know, like that group of
Right.
whatever. And Finding Mastery, Michael Gervais, my other favorite one. I just started listening to the one thanks to Kristen. Unbeatable Mind is really cool. Lance Armstrong's The Forward his guests are so diverse. That's kind of interesting.
Is that any good? I mean, does he do? I can't see him as a podcast host. Maybe he's really good. I don't know.
It's not necessarily. First, I just appreciate his candidness in terms of, you know, you see these people get like burned at the stake for the mistakes that they make, and
Right.
people are gonna in life make mistakes regardless. And what I appreciate about him is he's so candid about it. Like he doesn't try to lie. Like, and he is always talking about when this happened and how it affected his life and how he's grown from it and all this, and not in like a happy, cheerful way. He's
Right.
like, yeah, whenever like. And even as someone who's more of like a cheery person, hearing him talk that way is so interesting. And his just ability, he can connect with anyone because of how hard his life was.
I gotcha.
He can look at anyone in any situation and they're like from gangsters to athletes to whatever and be like, yeah, been there, you
Right.
know? And it's funny because so many athletes end up falling into cycling after their sport that now
Right.
he's made all these connections with like Earnhardt Jr. and like all these people, like they all cycle.
It's a lot of NASCAR guys that cycle.
Yeah. Ed Milet is awesome.
You know what I just thought about? So this is 53. We've been doing one a week, right? So it's been a year we've been doing this?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about that.
That's cool.
I just now, I don't know why that clicked.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
1 year.
That's someone.
But Ellie never listens to our podcast.
I don't listen to our podcast.
I do. I do now.
You didn't even listen to podcasts when we did it, but without
well,
you.
I'm saving that. I'm
no,
gonna.
but saving it for what?
I had time. It's on my list. I'm
No,
gonna listen to it.
She
For her
basically.
deathbed.
That's not
yeah.
true. You know why? Because Kobe. Don't you want to hear about Kobe?
No,
No.
So he has a book coming out. The
Kobe who?
Bryant. Who else do you know named Kobe?
Kobe Bryant, the basketball player.
Well, the fact that you just use his first name like your best
I
friend
know,
is
like
like, I'm
Kobe.
like, who's Kobe?
How are we getting our podcast linked to Kobe?
I don't know.
Here's
I don't
what
know why we're even
he's-
talking about
because
that.
he has the oh gosh, his book coming out is called the Mamba Mentality.
Mamba.
Mamba.
It's Mamba.
That was
Black
his
Mamba.
nickname, the Black Mamba.
Anyway,
What team did he play for, by the way?
the Lakers.
The what? Okay.
What number was he? There's actually two numbers you can
say
pick
it's
from.
2 numbers. Yeah.
11.
Nope.
Crud. What was it?
8 or
I don't know.
24.
Oh, dang. That would have been 12 was my next guest. But I thought it was really cool. He was just talking the other day. Like, people are always asking him, like, how he got so good at his sport and all of that. And he was talking about how he's just every single game he's ever played, he went back and watched. And he's like, it's a mistake not to study film of the things that you're doing if you want to improve on them. And I was like, it's kind of interesting.
So that's why you haven't watched our podcast.
No, I'm going to.
How did that get?
I used to actually watch them, and I don't anymore
Yeah,
now because
no.
there's not enough time to.
Yeah. And I've already lived it, so
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I don't even like talking,
And it's
let
like-
alone listening.
That's true. You're so much
And
better
it's not
at it
like
now.
it's like an elaborate.
Yeah.
I guess if you care to be more articulate or whatever, you can
Right.
look back and see. But like,
Right.
I mean, it's just talking
Yep.
and looking at each other.
It's just frowning at his friends.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm like the only one. I love I'm gonna listen.
I like podcasts.
No,
I
I'm
don't.
just saying. Like, I think that there's value in at some point listening to them, but that's just my.
There
I have
is,
learned
but
some
But
things
you
for
still
sure.
haven't listened to our podcast.
I'm going to. I'll do it today.
without you.
Good grief! I'll listen to it on the way home.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will. Bet me. What do you want to bet
Now
me?
I'm not going to bet you because now you'll do it.
Yep, perfect. Thanks.
Because now you got pressured into it.
I like it. Tell me I can't.
You can't, and you won't.
Oh, stop.
You won't. I'll bet you won't do it. I'll bet you $20 you won't do it.
Oh,
you
I'm
won't.
$20 richer.
You won't. The whole thing, not just listen to it. The
What am
whole
I going to
stinking
spend my
thing.
$20 on tomorrow?
Okay,
Well,
stop.
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna call it even based on the meal that you already owe me.
That's not even.
I'm just gonna let it go.
Okay. Like Elsa?
Yeah. Never paid up, by the way.
Oh.
Never did. You for sure. It was that you lost, and
I owe
I just let it go.
Rich $304, and I owe you
A
let it go.
$100 bill. Yep.
Just let it go.
Okay, fine. We'll deduct my 20 from
You know what I want
your-
to spend the rest of the time talking about? I want to spend the rest of the time talking about integrity and your lack of it.
And your failure as a
I'm just
gardener.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Just joking.
I have the utmost integrity.
Next question, please.
What movies can you watch and laugh every time?
Christmas Vacation
Yeah. I was
or
gonna-
Vacation. What else? Tommy Boy.
That's good.
Black
Yep.
Sheep's a good one. Dumb and Dumber.
I like Step Brothers.
Step Brothers
Step
is
Brothers
so
for
good.
sure.
So
Yeah.
good.
For sure.
They do such a good job of acting
Talladega
like they're 10
Nights.
years old.
I can laugh.
What else? Those are my tops, probably, for sure. Funny movies.
Nice.
I like A Christmas Story every year too.
Oh, Christmas Story. See, I just got burnt out with the whole 24-hour thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's all right, but
I watch it once and I
Yeah.
laugh. I think that's funny.
yeah,
Okay, here's. All right, get ready.
deep.
Who would win in a fight, a gorilla or a grizzly bear?
Oh wow.
do you
More
think?
videos I've watched about grizzly bears.
Yeah, I figured that's where you'd go with that.
Granted, where we were at Montana wasn't that. Grizzlies aren't really that prevalent where we're
Okay.
at, so we had to go deeper into the wilderness to see them. So it was never really an issue.
That's
Granted,
good.
our guy did have a 45 on his hip the entire time, so
Okay.
take that for where you want to take it. But
I really have no idea who would win. It seems like maybe that the gorilla could do a little jujitsu,
gorilla
you
maybe
know,
has a little bit more
agility.
Like,
Tact.
yeah, I don't know.
But if the bear
Watch
catches
that
him
movie
with that claw-
Rampage with The Rock.
Okay.
The gorilla's pretty feisty there, but it was also a
Okay.
I
giant
did
gorilla.
see that one. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's way over the top. The Rock movie, you know?
Okay.
Just like, did you see Skyscraper?
I just watched it the other
It's
day.
so bad.
So goofy.
It's too much.
Yeah.
But it's.
I was
mean,
bored.
It's
I turned it
entertaining,
on.
I guess. Well, I don't know. We were on a plane, so there wasn't anything else to watch.
The Rock's awesome.
The
though.
Rock is awesome.
The
His
Rock's
one-liners all the
yeah,
time.
He's a
He's-
stud.
Yeah.
He's good.
All right.
Was there an answer to that question, or was it just a question?
Did you
someone
guys?
Just a question.
What were yours?
I already don't remember the question. What
I
was the
think-
What would
question?
win?
a grizzly or a gorilla?
or a grizzly bear? I'm going gorilla.
The animal lover. Gorilla.
What?
Just because I hate animals, apparently. Hate them all.
Yes.
What do you think, Ellie?
Probably a gorilla because it's smarter.
I don't know.
Okay.
Grizzly bear. Have you seen the
Alright.
video? Did I show you that video that grizzly
was
bear?
Yeah, coming right out of the
Yeah.
trailer.
So
I mean-
intense.
If the grizzly bear was hungry and the gorilla didn't know about it.
No, they're both peaked
I mean,
peaked in
And the
fighting
gorilla
mode.
was a pet.
I mean,
That's the deal. They're both
no,
fighting.
They're both
the gorilla's
trained
smarter,
fighters.
so he will outsmart.
How do you know a
the,
gorilla's smarter?
Because the gorilla's smarter. Nah,
How do you know?
Seems like you might be.
It's of the what family?
I think they
Primate?
are because they can learn language, like they can
Yeah, I
sign
guess.
language and stuff like that, right?
That's true. They probably are smarter, but I
But
don't
in
know.
fighting, I don't know if that matters.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a
Grizzly
really tough
bears.
one to ask. That's
I
really,
know, right?
There's probably somebody who
It's just like
knows
a-
out there. and-
Yeah, if anybody knows, tell us.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
Someone asked, on a scale of 1 to Ellie, how often do you laugh at your own jokes?
Never. I never laugh at my own jokes. Ellie laughs at her own jokes all the time.
No, I don't. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, for sure you do.
Favorite place in the world you've been to?
Edinburgh, Scotland was one of the coolest places I've been. I also liked
Ooh.
Rome. Rome was pretty cool too, just with all the history.
What'd you like about Scotland?
Scotland, it was very old, obviously, but it was very clean. So, like you go to a lot of these places that are super old and they're just dirty. This was, I don't know, it was something about it. It was green and it was a pretty awesome place.
Nice.
And I like Rome. Like I said, the whole history of that.
Outstanding.
It's a lot of history there.
Yeah,
You guys?
The countries are so much older than
Yeah,
ours.
yeah. You like,
know?
and the deal here too is in America we're like, oh, that's old. Knock it down. Let's build something
Yeah.
better.
Right.
They're like, let's preserve this and make it whatever. We're like, no, we're gonna knock it down and make it better.
Yeah.
So all of our history is just like, nah, wipe that out.
Yeah. I haven't really done much traveling, so I don't have a good insight on that.
You know what? This is going to sound really weird, but one of my favorite places is Portland. And every time I go there, I have a blast. And
What do you do?
I just love the downtown.
Do you have a favorite restaurant or something?
I just like the whole vibe.
Yeah.
I had some kind of cool like athletic experiences when I was younger there.
Yes, I
and-
did go to Portland once.
yeah, so if I had to go somewhere for a weekend, I might go there.
Nice.
That's solid.
All right. What do we want to answer now? Mentality, CrossFit, food, mayhem,
Food.
food. Let's do it. Where'd it go? How different is your diet now that you use RP, and what changes have you seen?
My diet is, well, since I've been doing the fasting especially, it's just more balanced. Actually taking in more calories. That's the biggest thing that I've been doing is actually making sure I eat more. And with the whole fasting thing, what's kind of helped is what I would do is I would eat in the morning, and sometimes, even though I'm not supposed to, I'd forget to eat or we'd get busy and I wouldn't eat. And so it would go from like breakfast till dinner without eating, or breakfast till early afternoon without eating. And so now, or late afternoon. So now getting that first meal about 1 o'clock makes the afternoon training sessions a lot better. That's helped for sure. But then just having, knowing what I need to hit and what I need to get in to fuel the amount of activity I've been doing has helped, and I feel a lot more recovered, and I just feel better overall, personally.
Nice. Awesome. What's your absolute favorite thing to eat?
Absolute favorite thing to eat. I can't really nail that down. Like, like
I
it's,
know.
there's
just so many
different-
choices.
Yeah, like I like pizza sometimes. I like steak all the time. I guess if I had to go between two different things, a good pizza or a good steak, or both, it's wings. I like wings.
Yeah, there's lots of good choices
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
What's yours, Ellie?
Depends on the mood. I did at one point go through a tempura phase.
Nice.
I don't know. I mean, it's like it's like sweet or savory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, we're talking food here. We're
Struggle.
not really talking sweets.
Uh-huh.
We can go
Oh.
different. We can go separate on sweets here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Uh,
That makes it a little
Food.
easier.
So like dinner or
I like
lunch.
poke
or-
bowls.
I do like
Oh.
Chick-fil-A as well.
What'd you call it?
Poke bowl.
Poke bowls?
What's
Those
that?
It's like
are
Poke
good.
sushi.
bowl?
It's like sushi in a bowl.
Sushi in a bowl.
It's
Yeah.
actually really good.
Oh.
yeah,
I
those
I
are
like-
really good.
They make really good ones at Kroger.
I do love
Really?
sushi.
And I've
Yeah.
had like, those
Really?
from like Houston and
Yeah.
other
I
places.
love
and it's so
Kroger's.
real-
I
yeah.
love Kroger.
Kroger's.
It's better
It's
than
really
Publix.
good there.
Way
You just
better
It
than
is
Publix.
not. You haven't given Publix
you just
a
walk
chance.
up and you just say, "Can you make me a poke bowl?" And then you go get your groceries and come back.
I've never done that.
Is that little
Mm-hmm.
like little station they have back
Where
in
the
the back?
sushi.
Yeah.
Where's
I'm gonna
Sushi's at?
try that at
There was
Publix
a language
today.
barrier
So
last time I
good.
was in there. I was trying to explain to the guy I wanted some more sauce, and
He
he
didn't
he
get it.
didn't get it. I had to start pointing behind the counter. And
Have you guys even given Publix a chance?
No, not going to.
Yes.
No,
Yes, I have.
Despite
but
I've heard
me?
it's expensive.
I'm
It's
too
not
broke for
expensive.
that.
Yeah, I've heard it's super expensive. That's
It's
what I've
better
heard.
quality food.
It's the same brands.
No, it's not.
it's all the same stuff.
It's not the same food for a higher price.
Yeah, the Walmart truck
Okay,
just
when I'm in
drops all that
Publix
stuff off
later,
there.
I'm gonna pick a normal like Mott's apple juice, and someone's gonna price compare for me.
Okay.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's not even worth talking about anymore.
Jim, what's yours?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna eat, I like a ribeye.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I like a
Steak
good
and sweet
steak.
potato
Filet is
fries
good.
is solid,
Yeah.
and vegetables.
Ooh, sweet
Lots
potato
of vegetables.
fries.
Or a salad.
Yeah.
With it before.
Yeah, that would be.
Sweets. What's your favorite though? Ice cream or like donuts?
I gotta go with ice cream.
Me too.
I'm gonna eat ice
Me
cream.
too.
I love donuts.
I do love donuts.
I do too.
I like ice cream with like some kind
Apple
of hot
pie.
thing
Apple pie
in
is
it.
my
Yeah.
I
favorite.
like cookies.
Yeah.
I
I
like
like cookies
chocolate
a
chip
lot.
cookies.
Yeah.
Like we talk about Ralph's Donuts, but it is really one of the best places in the world.
It's good.
I mean,
It
it's
is
right here in
good.
Cookeville, Tennessee, and they make
legit.
good donuts there.
Legit.
If you're in
they're-
Cookeville, Tennessee, that's where you go.
Really inexpensive too.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
You pick out like 3 and you're like, oh,
55
$2.
cents.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not 3 for myself, of course.
No.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh wow.
No, usually Tej and I, if we go, we each get one and then we split one.
Oh,
So
good.
it's like,
Can't get too many
I mean,
macros.
I know you can't get. Yeah, exactly. Too many carbs,
Don't get
too much
too
fat.
wild.
Does Ralph give you the calorie count on those or any of the
Oh yeah,
macros?
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet not.
Yeah,
No.
because Ralph's not there anymore.
But
No.
their donut holes are really good. Have you guys
Donut
had
holes are
those?
good, yeah.
We just had those for the first time like
Ralph's
2
not
weekends
there?
ago.
They're good. Ralph's
Ralph
dead.
has
What?
gone on to
Yeah, Ralph's dead.
Ralph's in heaven
The
making
great
donuts.
The
donut
only,
shop in
only
the
reason
sky.
we know that is because Darren's dad, like a week after he passed away, this was years ago, walks in and said, "Where's Ralph?"
Oh no.
They're like, he died.
Oh.
If you know Darren's dad, it's pretty fitting.
Jeez.
The great donut shop in the sky.
Yeah. I bet he brought Jesus donuts.
You better have.
Pizza or a cheeseburger?
Oh dear.
Oh man, they both have their. Like I was going back with the last one. It's like
Yeah.
kind of depends.
After
I don't know.
what
Depends on the
activity?
day.
Good burger though. Well, Kristen, you can't have one. A good soybean burger.
Ew.
Oh. Have you ever even had a cheeseburger?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
used to
I-
not be
yeah.
vegetarian.
Okay. Very good.
Back in my childhood.
You miss those days?
Not
No?
really, no.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh.
She likes cows too much.
Yeah,
Wow.
I do. I see all the cows around and they make me happy.
They make me happy
Yeah,
when
me
I see
too.
them as a burger.
I'll take that. I'll take that ribeye.
Would you rather not eat or not sleep?
Oh, I think not eat.
Yeah, not
Honestly.
sleeping, you couldn't
Yeah.
function.
When you feel like you're just in like
Yeah.
a fog
I do
and you
both.
don't really know what's going on. And you feel great.
I feel great.
Hey. Oh my gosh, food! I
What?
meant to tell you. While I was home, I had. Have you ever had tilapia cheeks?
Tilapia?
How do you?
You said tilapia.
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 What do you say?
Tilapia
Tilapia.
cheeks? That sounds creepy. Like
Tilapia.
you just like
Tilapia.
take this part of the
Hey,
fish.
you guys.
You ever had tilapia?
You ever had some of that there tilapia?
Tilapias.
Is that there fresh tilapia?
cheeks.
Tilapia
It's
cheeks.
tilapia.
What does the cheeks part mean? That's weirded me out. Did
Oh,
they take
man.
like this part?
Tilapia
Apparently,
cheeks.
it's like a delicacy. Like if you have grouper cheeks or Now I can't do it.
Tilapia.
Lop.
Tilapia. Lap.
It
Tilapia
was good
cheeks.
though.
Yeah. Is it just like it's a different texture, but I really liked it. Sorry. Anyway, what were we talking about?
How much
My
peanut
bad.
butter is
Sorry.
too much?
No, that's not possible.
We still never tried the good peanut butter.
I have
I'm
some
like,
Upstairs.
oh,
I
it's
have
so
some
good.
upstairs.
okay.
I
Or
have
at
Reminded
least
me on
maybe
the way
I'm the
out.
only one that hasn't tried it.
Makes me think of Uncrustables.
I know.
yeah.
Those are so good.
I bought it and I eat it almost every evening with a bar, as Lakeland would say.
A bar, yeah.
Take a little bit of the peanut
Oh,
butter
Put it
and
on there.
eat my
Do you
bar.
like
with-
it?
I
Good
love
with
it. It's really good.
Greek yogurt too.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
awesome.
Mix
with
them
Greek yogurt.
together with Greek yogurt
with blueberry yogurt.
or strawberry
or
or
strawberry
whatever.
yogurt.
Sea salt
it's like peanut
chocolate
butter and jelly
RX
yogurt.
bar and that peanut butter. It's like
Legit.
Oh,
Legit.
does that stop it from sticking to your teeth so much?
no, it's awesome. It's just all in there and you savor it.
I don't like the sticky teeth part.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
It is work to chew one of those RX
It
bars.
is.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a
But
lot
they
of
taste
work.
good.
And then you get stabbed by
Who
like
bought
the...
RX bar? Was it Kellogg's?
Yeah, I think so.
What a cool story. That family sold that
insane,
for a
right?
ton of money.
Wow.
Like, I
Yeah.
can't remember what, $60 million or something?
Something crazy.
I think
Wow.
even more than that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Sweet. Good for them.
Good. Yeah, way good for them.
Are we planting anything in the garden next
No.
year?
Yes, we are.
So
I'm gonna
please.
take the tiller and do one strip and we're done. That's all we're doing
But I
next
can
year.
still try.
Sure. I'm not
Okay,
paying for
thank you.
anything.
I'm gonna reimburse you. I'm sorry.
I'm not paying for a dime of it.
Hey, I was really happy. It was worth it to me. I would pay. You know what? I'll pay you interest too. It was that. It made me that
That's not
happy.
gonna happen. Yeah. I mean,
Tell me again.
Ellie, you
What's
are
interest
really
rates right now?
What?
What's the interest rates right now?
Like, I don't know.
Is that
You're-
compounding interest?
You're like a super capable, really wonderful human being, and I mean that sincerely. But you are not a gardener, and you keep trying, and it's 2 years in a row.
I don't
and
know.
I
It's
would
gotten
say-
better every time though.
I would
so
say
I
just
don't
let
really,
it go.
The
Let
first
it
time,
go.
no.
Let it go.
You can slander the garden all you
Just
want.
let it go.
When it's all like fruitful or whatever you call it,
Right.
you're gonna be
Right.
When did we start that garden?
I
in
feel
the
like-
warm weather. It was glorious.
It was after regionals,
I
right
put
after
a lot
regionals, I think.
of literal blood, sweat, and tears in that place.
So
Just
how many
not
months is
enough.
that?
Blood, sweat, and tears for
Can
it
I-
to be successful.
Well, when can I do another one? Because there's cold gardens, right? Can I do a new one
No,
now?
absolutely not.
Why? I did broccoli last year and it was growing until it
How
got
many
mowed.
months are we in?
That's alfalfa out there now, isn't it?
Oh, it's something.
Yeah, it's not even there anymore. It's,
I don't care the amount of broyage.
5 months from
With
when that was
compounding
planted.
interest, you're at $473.80
and a meal.
Okay.
that you owe me.
And, a meal.
So is that like a meal and a half and $473? Kristen, what can I give you
Give me
in this situation?
nothing.
Just making it rain.
That's hilarious. I think you really do need to let the gardening thing go. I think
I don't. I'm
Here's
not.
what
I'm absolutely not.
here's what I really believe.
Nope.
Here's my coaching to you.
Nope.
I actually listen. Now I want to coach you. Let me coach you.
Jeez.
We believe in the value of being intentional. And there's only so many things you can be intentional.
You're actually giving me a silver solution
I'm
about
trying.
this right now. Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to help you let this go.
But it
You
makes
can be
me-
great at fitness.
But why does
You
it
can be a
matter
great
the
agent.
outcome if it makes
You
me
can
happy?
be great in business.
If the process makes me happy, why do I have to let it go? The kale tastes like dirty socks, but it's okay because
the
I
challenge
enjoy being
is
out there
that
doing
your
it.
happiness can't be hell for other people.
Kristen, mediate. What do you think?
I don't know.
If it made you happy doing it, would you do it? I took on too much on the last one. It was
Okay.
too big. But
Well,
it
that's
makes
two.
me happy. So
Plus the cost-
But I'm learning.
Plus, he had to pay for it.
But
Well,
does it really
I-
make you happy? Because you don't really go out there and like
does.
do the tilling, really.
Yeah.
Like, and
No, when I see like a
Okay.
strawberry something, I'm pretty jazzed.
Okay. I mean, sure.
You know
So
what?
jazzed enough to kill it.
man.
Not funny.
Truth.
Yeah.
It's not truth.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
You just tried to silver solution.
I
it,
tried. I tried to bring some wisdom to it, but
It's okay.
Last question.
Last?
Last.
Wow.
We're at 57 minutes.
oh wow.
Yeah, but with the restart even?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Sorry.
Great, that song's in my head now. Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
What's a mayhem question?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. We could probably blast through these pretty fast.
Let's do it.
Is there any way someone can buy a pair of those sweet Mayhem shorts you always wear?
Oh dear.
We're working on it. I think Jaden actually got the order into Reebok last week, so hopefully
Nice.
soon.
So the
That is
answer
the most
yes.
answered question. Or asked question.
Asked
for
question.
sure.
Second to, are you ever going individual again?
Yeah.
Which I had to like sift through.
Every
Would
last
you ever
first?
throw a masters competition at Mayhem?
Good idea. We can look into that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea for sure. And is it possible to train with you?
We
Oh.
do have a train with Rich coming up actually in January.
What is it, the 11th?
What are the dates? 11.
12th through the 15th.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's
Yeah.
on. It's actually was posted this morning. Dre
Yeah.
posted it on my Instagram. So
Yep.
There's
It's-
probably spaces open, actually.
yeah, there's some spaces open. Still
And
got some left.
could a skilled athlete come to something like that?
Anybody can come to any of those. We have a good time. We
It's
Pull
the
everybody up.
11th through the 13th.
11th through the 13th. Sorry.
Awesome.
So we get everybody together and just kind of fitness all weekend
So
and
fun.
have some
That's
fun.
so fun.
It's a blast.
So
Love
it doesn't matter your fitness level, it doesn't matter your age. Well, I guess you have to be a certain age, but you don't, past 18, you're good. I think it's 18. We'll let some
Yeah.
younger kids come if their parents are there, but they have to be like 16 or 17. So
Right. That's really one of the best times, actually.
Yeah, it's
because
good
you get
time.
to meet
So much
really
fun.
cool
Oh, it's
people.
so fun.
Yeah, we've
Everybody
had a good
gets
time.
to work
I
out.
don't even. What number are we on to those? Like
12?
12, something like
Wow,
that.
that's
coming up.
awesome.
So, yep,
I actually look forward to that more than about anything.
pretty
Yeah.
cool. They're fun. Awesome. Well, that's it. CrossFitMayhem.com, MayhemMindset.com.
Boom.
Actually,
Oh, yeah.
my apparel line comes out November 15th. So,
Yeah.
and shoe. So
Yay.
check that out. We
That's
just
so
actually
exciting.
just dropped the dates on that today. So,
Nice.
cool. Peace.